Hey y'all, back with another one, back with another one. As y'all come in, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that like button. So I did a video yesterday, and if people were paying attention to the video, they would have knew that I was making a reference to how out of control Whack 100 is, and it's a problem. We all see that he is definitely throwing salt all over Chrisean Rock's name. We all know that Ray J even probably knows, even if he doesn't hear it from Whack 100's mouth, he knows from the social media outlets that Whack 100 does not like Chrisean Rock. But yet again, at the same time, they're going to use her, those 80 shows, those 80 episodes that are new. They're going to start on Thursday, Pacific time at 5 p.m. and Eastern Standard Time. I guess that would be 8 p.m. because there's a 3 hour difference. Now, as much as you don't like Chrisean Rock, you still have so much to say about her. Now, recently, commentators have been pulling up things that he's been referring to when he goes on to like places like No Jumper, and somebody might randomly at the end of the live or the interview ask about Blueface or Chrisean Rock. He conveniently now has the airway to drag Chrisean Rock's name. Now, he tries to paint himself out to be this great person. Oh, I could have been put her out. I don't want to do it because of Junior. It's about the kids. But yet and still, Junior's going to see everything that Whack 100 has dragged his mother's name and said about Chrisean Rock, when he gets older. None of this stuff is going to leave the internet. Okay. Whack 100 knows exactly what he's doing. So I put up a video of one of the podcasts he did recently, bringing up how he had to take Chrisean Rock's clothes out of the house that Blueface allegedly doesn't own right now because he's incarcerated, but is in Whack 100's name until he gets out, to look over, his stuff until he gets out of jail, Blueface. And he said, which was incriminating himself, he took her personal belongings out of the house, and then the cops were called. And when the cops were basically telling her to go in there pretty much and, prove to us that you live here, she had no proof because they had cleaned up the house somewhat and got rid of her clothes. They probably threw them away because you don't have the right to put your hands on somebody's belongings. So he could have ended up in some legal situations. He could have even ended up going into court having to pay for her belongings that he probably threw away. It's not like he hid them and then said at a later date, "Here, Chrisean, this is your clothes." This is my opinion. I can't see him being that nice of a guy to hide or throw away her clothes and then give them back to her later, or even reimburse her for the clothes that he had got rid of out of Blueface's house. Now, when you hear of, oh yeah, from Whack 100, and this is all recently, people are just pulling up what he's referring to of older videos of times when they recorded Whack 100 and Chrisean having a few words, or cops being called and them having to get Whack 100 under control because he's about to try to put hands on Chrisean Rock. What people have been doing recently, and I'm glad that they have, is they've been bringing up what he's referring to. Because even if you watch Chrisean Rock, or you know of Chrisean Rock, and you know of her because of the hate train that people are on with Chrisean Rock, people sometimes want to get a visual, even the ones that may have seen it, just a small reminder of what he is in the present time still talking about. Because even though he's gonna, get some money off of the blue house earnings, and anything that Blueface does going forward with Chrisean Rock, he's his manager, he's gonna be getting some coins off of that too. But at the same time, you don't like Chrisean Rock. So people throw rocks and hide their hands. And I really appreciate the people who understand why I put that video up. And the reason I put it up was just to let you know this is some of the stuff that's coming up out the blue that can wind Wack 100 in some trouble. It's plain flat out harassment. You're a man, she's a young lady. She cannot defend herself. It's almost like you're trying to trigger her to flip out, put hands on you, and then you're going to say as a man that it was self-defense. And then you'll be able to send her to jail because she has warrants. Because of a serious crime of somebody physical having an altercation with one another happens on that property, near that property, or anywhere on this planet Earth, and that person has a warrant, but the police know about it, but they're not trying to get involved in it because it's in another state. Let that other state deal with it. Trust and believe somebody's going to go in the handcuffs, like in Chrisean Rock's case, if she gets triggered by anything Wack 100 saying. She sees him in public somewhere, they have a few words, she jumps at him, does whatever Chrisean Rock might do because she's in the heat of the moment. She puts hands on him or vice versa, and then they get into a squabble. She's going to go to jail. It's a setup. It's a straight setup. And a lot of people, there's a small group of people that are seeing what I'm saying, and they're seeing what other people are saying as well. So it doesn't matter for the ones that's an old video. That's this. I seen that. That's your business, what you seen. That was not the purpose of bringing that video up, trying to bring up some old content to do commentary on. We're trying to pull up the videos telling you just how deep the hate goes for Wack 100 not liking Chrisean, and is getting to a point of they're trying to take Chrisean down. Now, let me read this real quick, and then I want to finish. I don't want to forget my thought. Wack said there were powwows in the closet the day before, and he had a feeling to move them. He never said anything about moving her clothes, and she didn't live there. She had her own apartment. We already know that. But he said that if there was anything in there that belonged to Chrisean Rock, she would have been able to stay there. If he didn't move whatever she had in that apartment, house, or whatever, condo, whatever you want to call what Blueface is renting or owning over at that place. Hey, Lady Queen, what would have happened was she would have been able to stay in that place. Wack 100 would have been looking like he was the aggressor, and he could have got arrested. So Wack 100, regardless if it was a legal substance in there, Chrisean Rock's clothes, whatever he was doing, he was trying to clean up the scene. And see, this is what kills me. Wack 100's a liar when it's conveniently to call him a liar. But when other points like what we're talking about now gets brought up, now it just comes across like Wack 100's not a liar. That's what I mean by the flip-flopping. Wack needs to go down. He threatened Amber Rose recently. I heard he disrespected her bad. I'm just so sick of, and let me stop yelling. Yes, he said that Blueface let her stay there anyways to end. Right, at the end of the day. I'm just so sick of, and I say this from the gut of my soul. I am so sick of, like right now, Wack 100 is considered a demon in this community. Whether you like Chrisean Rock or you don't, people feel as though he's a liar in their opinion. People think that he even has a crush on Chrisean Rock, low key. Sometimes men and boys do this when they have a thing for something that they can't have. But as soon as certain commentators, people that you don't have, a liking for whatever your sick reasons are, because you wouldn't know me if you walked past me in the street. Period. I don't make it a point to feel as though I have to be on my commentary videos and look at me. It's about me, SL Davis. No, it's not about me. It's about the content. You don't need to know what my background looks like. You don't need to know what I look like. You don't need to know whatever I share with you is about the content. There's rules that need to be followed up here. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. Period, point blank. But we got to stop the flip-flopping. Because I really feel like, and no offense to you, code name, but I really instantly felt like you just defended Wack 100. When I really, in history of doing lives, I haven't really heard of too many people defending Wack 100, especially if you're a Chrisean Rock supporter. And I didn't say anything that was misinformation for it to even be a long drawn out explanation of your side of the story, unless you were agreeing, which is the whole point of this live, that Wack 100 is doing too much. If he's so gang affiliated, because people are quick to talk about that too. Oh, he's still a gang member. Well, he's not acting like one. I'm sorry. Correct me because I'm wrong. He's still a gang member. So now gang members get into chatty patty and wars with little girls now, because she's a little girl to him. But he's supposed to be knocking dudes out in the street. He got street credit. He's that dude. Stop playing with me. This grown man is horrible. Never sides with evil, period. You never can. There's never, when a person's evil, they're evil. It ain't no, let's today say, well, he did this. Now, I will say, as his Blueface's manager, he sides in with Blueface, and I'm going to keep saying it, because that's Blueface's manager. He's in the best interest of Blueface because he's in the best interest of his pockets only. If he could slap Blueface up, you don't think he would do it? Because Blueface is doing what he wants to do and is making his pockets a little low. I don't care if he has other people that he manages and he gets money off of. If you get $100 million a month and one of your proteges falls off over a relationship and you're getting $80 million a month, I would still be good with the 80. But when you're greedy and you're evil, you look at that like not even 80 million. You look at that as $80. You look at it like somebody's trying to sabotage what you got going on, even though it's their life that they're living. I know what you meant, sweetie. Chrisean's relationship is with Blueface, exactly, and not with Wack. He has no business talking to her about, and that's another thing. Thank you so much, Lady the Queen. You came in at the right time. Because you might have to mediate me, and you might have to throw in some stuff, chime in for me, because I'm so pissed that I might forget to say a few things. What happened to, if I allow somebody to disrespect my woman, my wife, my child, my family member, my best friend, then you all think you can do it. That's where Blueface, I know that, Lady Queen, that's where Blueface falls short. Because they're too comfortable disrespecting that girl. I still hear it in my head when Wack 100 says she ain't, Bodine was, I'm gonna pull it up in a minute. That's how serious I am. I had no plans even pulling up no audio. She ain't nothing but a 20 cents bloop bloop. You know how I have to cut stuff out. But the way Bodine was repeating what Wack 100 said, he said it from his soul. And it bothered me because I have never seen a bunch of men go after and attack a woman like they have Chrisean Rock. And why are you doing it? Because you know she's not close to her family, or because you know none of her brothers and nephews are gonna see you because they're not that dude. There's a reason for why they're doing it. If she had somebody that was sterile, that was a man beside her father who's too old to be jumping up in people's faces because he might get knocked down. I know you tried with Blueface, but you caught a bad one at the end. I don't recommend she go get a daddy, and he can't do much for her. But when men know that you cannot do nothing about them disrespecting, it's the same thing as when a woman's in a relationship with a man and they're going through a DV, and then you move the girl across the state She ain't got none of her family and friends. Now you want to act like Billy Bad. You want to sit there and jump up in her face, huff and puff. You know, I pay the cost to be the boss, and you're disrespectful calling out her name. Ain't nobody disrespecting Wack 100's chick. You think that the way Wack 100 disrespects all these women on this platform, not just Chrisean, but we're just talking about Chrisean because that's who we relate to. That's who we do commentary on over here. Do you think that if somebody was disrespecting his chick, that he wouldn't have a problem with it? There's many things that I can say about her character, because behind a good man is a good woman. And I feel as though if she ain't calling him out, I hope she is, maybe she is, saying, yeah, she's a young girl, fall back, you're doing too much. If she was saying that, I believe if he had any respect for his woman, he would stop doing what he's doing. It's gotten to a point people are not realizing, so what, that people are bringing up old stuff that is still being brought up, like allegations of Chrisean Rock unaliving Blueface. Yeah, Blueface didn't do anything about it, but what if it gets in the wrong ears of the wrong person and they try to take her down for that? I know people in my real life that are doing life behind this same stuff, bringing up old stuff. And a lot of this stuff, because I did commentary on these people, it really can't be proved, is by word of mouth. But you got to understand, when this stuff hits the court systems, the legal system, you have to understand these people are human first and foremost. So when they hear all this crazy stuff that people are doing out of the heat of the moment, they look at you like vultures, evil, demonic. That's how they judge you first, when they smoke you. She needs to have Wack arrested for this and have both of them arrested for messing with her. She needs to get her a real bodyguard. Yep, to protect her. And not only that, you mean to tell me that a robbery really happened over at that spot? It didn't happen over Wack 100s, and he gonna say it was a fake something 24 or something like that. He literally tried to make Chrisean Rock out of a liar. Her and the father. I don't care what Bodine was trying to say. They was not protecting Chrisean Rock at all. I thought about this. How are you protecting? Number one, how did they get over there in the first place? That's a little fishy to me. Wack 100 talks so much. Let me tell you how much a person don't have to go and say, yo, I want you to go over to this spot and do something. All they got to do, because they're from the street. If you talk about a situation of someone you don't like, and those dudes in the street got love for you, and they also know there's money over there too, they'll do it just on GP. So they'll be happy with money in their pocket, flossing about a stick up, and Wack 100 will be happy. So don't let me buy that you're caring about that there's kids over there, because you dislike Chrisean Rock so badly, you don't care about the safety of Chrisean Rock or Junior. And I hope that Blue ain't in a stuck place where he thinks the only way he can blow up is through Wack 100's management, because he might have to replace him. Because even if he's not with Chrisean, that's going to be a problem going forward. You can't have no grown man being your manager and your daddy, sitting there clowning him just before he went to jail. When I had showed you that video on Lala's T channel, he was like, you cripping, you a crip. Now you know that Blueface is not no crip. If you have been in the street and you put in the work, and you know why he was put in the hole, and it was for fronting that he was something he wasn't, and he wasn't putting in no work in the streets as the real Crips do. He'd never been jumped in. Why are you playing in that dude's face? He knows he's not a Crip deep in his heart. Blueface don't. He knows it. And you playing in his face prior to him going to jail, talking about, and I'm going to pull this up. Hold on for 1 second. And I got kind of pissed off. And what I did, and I hope y'all hear it from the people in the back, Bodine goes with Jaidyn's close friend. Probably so. That explains a lot. How you doing? I'm Fat Dime. Listen, and if you got mad because I took your comment out of my video, you wasn't paying attention. Number one, that video was not put up because I knew it was an old video, just like I knew to blur it out because CashApp was walking around half naked. And I'm not having that up on my channel, okay? Because I don't need to have to hear nothing from YouTube because I know better. I don't even want to see her her backside and her backside hanging out of her shorts, let alone the algorithm see it and then they try to cite me saying you ain't supposed to have that inappropriate content up there. You guys knew it was old content, the ones that spoke on it, the ones that were adults and just knew where I was coming from. Much respect due. Don't come on this channel trying to start no rants, plant no seeds, because I will block you. I don't look at the world like if I block 50 of you, then I have nobody to view my content. The world's too big for that. Only a shallow mind thinks like that. If I block you, I get peace and prosperity in my life, getting rid of you miserable haters. Stop playing with me. You knew, like I knew, that video was old. I was making a point from that video, and you try to run with it. And some of y'all made paragraphs, and some of y'all ain't smart enough to know you made a whole paragraph for nobody to see it. And you purposely put even cuss words in some of the paragraphs when you were trying to tell me that the video was old. Duh. And I already made it clear, abbreviate your cussing and profanity. And guess what? It was held for review and taken down. If you don't like me, don't come over to my channel. Period. I'm not here to make no friends. If I make some along the way, then fine. I'm not here to be liked. I'm not Chrisean Rock, worried about what people are gonna say about me. I was her age before. And even when I was her age, I never worried about what nobody said about me. Because people gonna talk about you whether you do good or bad. And half the people that watch Chrisean Rock or any of these commentators, they want to be in the same position that those people are at. They're tired of working a 9 to 5. They're tired of getting average money. And they're pocket watching. You don't want to see your own kind shine because you don't see yourself anywhere in life. You don't think outside the box for yourself. So you want to hate on everything that shines because you are miserable with yourself. I don't care if I get up here and say something good about Chrisean. Somebody got something to say. If I say something about Wack 100, agreeing that he's a liar, a lot of times he be making up lies and throwing in the truth with it. Somebody got something to say. Get your life right. Run around in traffic somewhere. Stop being so miserable. We're sick of hearing from you. Go get your life right. Go to counseling. Do something with yourself. She needs to get a private serve for herself and can be safe and secure. Get someone who, sick of these miserable old haters. And then you go to their channel and I go over to some of these people's channels that talking mega stuff, and they may have put up a couple of videos and they have nerve to show their face in the video. And y'all be looking slow, like straight short bus. Looking slow, trying to talk, knowing if you see Chrisean Rock, Blueface, Wack 100, me, or anybody else, you would not even give no type of energy like that. You sitting up there behind a keyboard acting like you thug typing and texting. Ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. Just talking. Talking about what you tired of me doing on my channel. If you don't like it, get out. Simple as that. Keep it moving. Does he have a woman? Yeah, he has one. That's the whole point. Bernice, he's too busy in Chrisean Rock's business. Exactly. That's really why Blueface is trying to get rid of Wack in a way because of the control factor. Yeah, if I'm gonna show y'all a video, and you could tell even in the video, he was like, "Bro, you said what you had to say." This is the day when Jaidyn, Alexis, and Chrisean Rock made friends for a day, and they trashed his house. And Wack 100 kept going on and on and on. You could tell he was like, "Bro." Wack is married to a beautiful black queen. She's a real yeah, I know. I heard about it. I seen her. Say it. Stop being ignorant and miserable. Exactly. Stop being ignorant and miserable. All she is wearing is shorts and short shirts. That's everybody else when they're working out. No, it's not me. It's YouTube. So I had to blur out the old video that not everybody, but the haters, the ones that come out the bushes just to think they're pointing something out. I had to blur out the video because you could see the back of her, cheeks. And YouTube, YouTube's funny like that, so I had to blur it out. But I'm just so sick of these haters. Go sit down. You guys be the same people telling your kids don't go to school and be disrespectful to teachers. Behave to teachers. Then y'all get up here, probably didn't even brush your teeth, and you up here talking some smack. Ain't even cleaned your house up. House probably dirty as heck. Toilet bowl probably black as heck. Say it, speak the truth. I'm trying to tell you. Go clean your house up. Make a meal for your man and your kids. Go do something. Go do your hair. Go get your nails done. Your feet look bad. Like you've been running a marathon on the freeway. Go get your feet done. The back of your feet got thick calluses from 1954. Go do something nice for yourself. Therapy is free. Exactly. A lot of y'all got insurance. Wearing them out in the street now, and people are not saying anything. Being in the street wearing their clothes in public is why it says, well, they're called keyboard bullying. Exactly. Go sit down. Sit your raggedy self down. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It was my internet, like I had told you. It's like I have seen some of y'all go sit down. Have several seats. Let me read some of these comments because you know what? The internet went down for a second, but it's right back up. And it's right where I had left the last comment at. Hey, y'all, I'm on the TV trying to catch up. LOL on the phone, just letting you know I'm here. Okay, Latisse, thank you, sweetie. I'm trying to tell you, man. Pauline, I'm glad you having a laugh, boo boo. You know I have my little meltdowns once in a while, man. I woosah and I keep it moving. Cause you know at the end of the day, you can't change nobody. People gonna be with who they are. Remember when Blueface walked out on the interview on Wack? He was tired of right. And I was gonna pull up I was gonna pull up some videos, but I'm gonna do it tonight at 7 because the internet must be acting kind of shaky. I know when I was going down the street this morning, they were doing something. I seen some trucks out there, cable trucks. So I don't know what's going definitely today for it to go out this long and me get this all set back up. Yeah, they're doing something. You know how sometimes they milk the job, them cable people, so they can be out there and get that overtime money. Well, I like and love you, SL, and I speak highly of you. Thank you so much. Now, what happened? Because the last time I checked, Wack 100 kicked out Chrisean, and the police escorted her clothes out of. Right. I was just talking about that. That girl sure did. Blueface said she wanted to pay them back, not just him. Let me see. What happened to the sound? What happened to the sound was I just told you the internet connection went out. Remember when I was saying I'm trying to pin some of the comments? I said, oh, it's probably the internet connection. I already knew it. Then all of a sudden it went down. But it didn't stop no show. Because you know what? I'm back. I thought that was a while ago, not recent. It was a while ago, but that wasn't the point of why I put up the video. It was to let you guys know currently he's on podcast bringing up those incidents. And people have just been pulling up out of the woodwork what he's referring to from the past. Wack 100's bringing up past stuff, and a lot of content creators, vloggers, and bloggers been trying to pull up the videos that he's referring to recently. That's what I'm trying to get at. Had nothing to do with the video being old or new. Half the time you all can see a video that's old and you ain't even seen half the video. The video could be 10 minutes. You only seen about 3 minutes of the video. People got ADHD. So it's really new to everybody. People don't stay on videos. No, if a video's 10 minutes for no 10 minutes. They too busy looking for some more drama and heartache and people's downfall. They ain't got time to be sitting up there staying on one video. If especially if the video's not giving them that adrenaline rush they want to hear. I don't care what anyone says, but I said I am going to let anyone tell anything that I don't like about me. Person, you have your heart. Thank you so much, Stacy. Hey, Nessie. I don't know this was coming. I felt like that too. People was crazy talking about her. Yeah, so I'm saying bringing up old stuff. And then as soon as I was doing like some of the content creators, I was like, that was smart. They were bringing up, look at Wack bringing up all this old stuff. And so what I did was I brought up a video too to share on the channel. This is what Wack is still talking about. And I said it in the video, but people don't be paying attention because the ones that is clearly said in the video, you know, I know y'all may have seen this video before, but why is Wack bringing this stuff still up? And I'm showing you this old video and doing commentary, and you still in the comment section talking mess. That's because you wasn't looking at the video. You probably never even went to the video. You was too focused on the comment section and stirring up mess. It says Rock is nothing like that. The reason they mad her because she's not a $2 woman. Wack 100 is less to allow her man or my. It says, hey, SO lady and queen. How you doing, sweetie? But yeah, that's why I brought it up. Everybody always trying to want new misery and drama. Good Lord. Let's get over the stuff that happened in the past. Let's heal from that first. Can we? Ooh, child. It be your own kind waiting for that stuff to happen. I'm telling you, many brothers would be done look Wack up to handle him like a man. That's what I just said, Diane, too. I said that why they doing that to her, because they know she do got a lot of family, but they're not about that life, or they ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. They're not gonna do nothing. They don't consider them a threat. So let's pick on Chrisean because she ain't got nobody to defend her. That's what I was saying. Yeah, it's to me it's cowardly. But like I said, when it's convenient for people who don't like Chrisean, then they want to take Wack 100 side. But and then if it's convenient for you not to like a channel holder, if the channel holder brings up about Wack 100, and we all feel the same way, whether we like Chrisean Rock or not, then you want to defend Wack 100. Pick a side, stay on it, or shut up. Simple as that. Stop being two-faced. Stop being two-faced. You're not being a real person. But then you're living in a facade. People that be up here flip-flopping. You get around real people in real life, and you're acting like you real. You solid. You don't flip-flop. You come from a good cloth. You get on social media and you be involving yourself in these fake beefs and flip-flopping and taking sides, being two-faced. Trying to act like you so real and thorough when you in the streets. Pick a side and choose one. Stay on it. Be quiet. And I can't stand when you say something. I've done my due diligence. I'm saying, for an example, like in my case, and you got people because they've been watching her maybe 50,000 years longer than you. They think because they see her on the internet, they know her personally. Go sit down. You don't know that girl from a can of paint. You don't know Blueface and none of them. You only know what they tell you. Soon as Chrisean, I bet you put a Y in the chat for the people that hear this. I'm going to put the Y so y'all put a Y or no, / or no. Either or. You can agree to disagree. I bet you soon as Chrisean Rock gets back on social media, I bet you this. Oh, Chrisean talks too much. She runs all her business. I'm tired of Chrisean. All Chrisean do is lie. All Chrisean do is lie. That's all you're going to hear when Chrisean comes back. You're going to hear Chrisean on the internet so much when Blueface gets out. You're going to be so pissed at seeing her view count. You're going to see that she's probably looking better, eating better. Junior's thriving. Y'all are going to be tired of hearing her voice. Y'all going to go right back to saying Chrisean's a liar. Because before she disappeared from the internet at the end of last year, every time Chrisean said something, everybody's saying she was a liar. Cancel Chrisean. Oh, she's a colorist. Stop being fake. Shut up. Stop being fake. Fake and phony. Pick a side, choose it. Stay on one. But because he's trying to get Blue mad and trying to get him to remember the past so that he doesn't get past. Right, I get why he's doing it, but sometimes it's not what you do, it's how you do it. I think he's going about it the right way. I do understand Wack 100's position. I just think he goes overboard with it. That's all I'm really trying to say. They don't even know her and kick her back in. Yep. Watch, put some money on it. Because I started saying, wow, Chrisean has a lot of haters. I thought she had a lot of supporters. No, they be her supporters. They be her supporters mixing with the haters when she gets back on, when they get tired of hearing every day, oh, God, here comes Chrisean with some other story. They be like, now they want to call her a liar. She talks too much. She shouldn't be running her business. All she do is lie. You can't believe it. Or if I do a commentary video and she's talking about Blueface did this to her. Oh, I don't know why you believe Chrisean. All she do is lie. Pick a side. And I know it'd be some of the fake supporters, because if that's the case, we're the supporters when these people are calling her a liar. It seems like the whole community just about is calling her a liar. When she's back live, now she's not back live, and people think she's not making any money, so they like her. Oh, so now they can sit around and listen to people saying, oh, Chrisean ain't going live no more. Oh, Chrisean is broke. She don't got no money. Oh, Blueface took all her money. That's all people want to hear about. Or something about Junior. Because you're evil and demonic people. You're sick. You want to hear nothing but evil. If I got up here and said that Chrisean Rock went on the nature walk, and took her shoes off and walked through the sand in the beach, I would get like 3 views on it. Soon as there's something like this kind of content, everybody flocks to it. Oh, where was you at yesterday? I did I had something to do. I was doing this. This is why I didn't make it. Yeah, let it be some tragedy going on. You'll be the first one there. You know your stuff. That's why the haters try to do it. You're right, exactly. You got to pick a side. Stop flip flopping. And sometimes, even like when I say something, people might not like my voice, which I don't care. They don't like the way I do my commentary, which I don't care. And they don't know what they don't know how to take me, which I don't care. And then we as Black women like to hate on each other. You can see a woman that looks in your mind, not mine, that they might look better than you. You don't like them just because they're prettier than you, or their hair's longer than yours, or they're light skinned and you're dark skinned. It's always something. Love on yourself. Respect yourself. Live in the light of yourself. Exactly. Can we move forward and celebrate the woman Rock is growing up to be? Exactly. They want to stay stuck. They sure is sick. I'm telling you. Yes, ma'am, you are 100% right. It just don't make no sense. Sad. And it be your own kind. Every time I always say I'm gonna start doing new content, because I got off the Nature Boy content. I must really love my own people. I might say it, but my actions show different, because I still do content where the audience is gonna be the same audience, your own kind, and they're the worst critics. They're the worst ones to make happy and please. That's why I don't try to please them. If you ain't happy, go on somewhere else. Go to a channel who put a bogus title. You know it's a lie, and you sitting up there gassing that person's head up like they're gonna get the commentary Nobel Peace Award, and they sitting up there and they's laughing all in your face because they know that they didn't put up some bogus content because Chrisean Rock ain't on live and there ain't no content to talk about, so they're making up stuff that happened. Breaking news: Wack 100 just slapped Chrisean. Come on, stop playing. But really, there's really people that support her, and that's the ones who are really putting her down in the back. Right. They're smiling. Exactly. Preach as you should. I love you. Always positive. Thank you, Rachel. I mean, Raquel. I'm sorry. Raquel. I'm sorry, sweetie. Sipping on TTV. LOL. But it's sad. Like, go brush your teeth. Brush your kids' teeth. If they're too little to do their own, the kids' teeth are falling out their mouth. You're letting them sleep with bottles in their mouth. The teeth are getting rotten. Go take them to the dentist. Do something. Take a walk, a nature walk. Go get some sunlight. Get some vitamin D or something. So, did you hear that her sister that was staying with her for a while to set her up and didn't want to be around her for being mad for Rock didn't want? Wow. I can believe it. I apologize for messing your name up, sis. But I'm telling you, these people need to go sit down somewhere. Go sit down. Sit down. We don't want to hear from you. So miserable. And they just don't know. You come on my channel and I see too many in my comment section and you starting up a frenzy. I'm getting rid of you. So you might as not come over to my side leaving no comment, because I'm going to get rid of you as fast as you came in. I ain't got time for that nonsense. People trying to tell you how to work your set on your channel. Get your own channel. Matter of fact, I've been over to a few people's channels to tell me what I need to do on mine. And you failed your channel. You started doing videos. You got 1 view on a video. And after a week or 2 or a month trying to do videos, you gave up. Don't be mad at me. You got to work harder. Don't give up so suddenly. Then you can dictate policy on your channel. Wack 100 needs to sit down and stop the bull crap. He ain't no better than Tasiki bringing up stuff. I'm trying to warn people. When has Tasiki been so concerned about warning strangers about her sister. No, you just still have you still are mad at your sister. You're not thinking about these are just emotions, and you can put your sister in a situation that you can't take back. R. Kelly's brother tried to do it with R. Kelly, not knowing his brother was going to do a lot of time behind that. R. Kelly's own brother helped take him down. Now he's gonna try to get up on a show. I think it was Tasha K's show afterwards, and he regretted some of the stuff he said. I'm so glad that I had criminal thinking and critical thinking. Sitting believing everything I hear. That's right, and read about on the plant. Right, exactly, Stacy. People need to have their own mind. Simple as that. If you can't have your own mind, you don't need to be up on social media taking no sides. You need to be going to therapy. Hit the like or the dislike. Dislikes are welcome. People and that shot too. No, she didn't say you can dislike my video. I don't care if you like it. It ain't gonna hurt me. I ain't gonna lose no sleep. I would tell you they're welcome. When people can't figure you out, they don't like you. You're a problem. You're a threat to them. But I'm not here for you to like me. But what you're gonna do on my channel is respect my platform. Period. Point blank. If you don't like it, keep it moving. So I'm not staying on here too long. I will be on at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have more to share later on, but I'm going to take me a nap. I had things I had to do in the morning time, so I'm a little tired. So I want to take a nap. I can do that because of the choices I've made and the job that I picked to do. So I'm going to take a nap. Love y'all. And for the 1%ers, get over it. For the 99%ers that rock with me, I love y'all. Stay blessed. Even the haters, I love y'all too, the 1%. Love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Make sure y'all hit the like button or the dislike button on the way out. Mwah.